That's really what this challenge is about. It's about building that discipline. It doesn't matter what exactly the habits are. It's just creating this mindset of I'm not ruled by my emotions. I'm ruled by my plan. Good morning and welcome to day 1 of 75 Hard, take 2. If you've been watching along, you know this is my second attempt at 75 Hard, but this time we're taking it seriously and it is going to be successful. If we haven't met yet, my name is Jackie and I am a 32-year-old wife, dog mom, full-time 9-to-5er, and I am on a mission to create a life that I'm absolutely obsessed with and a version of myself that I'm absolutely obsessed with. So that is why I'm doing this challenge, and I am so happy that you're here. So I found this amazing app that allows me to track my habits. So I'm going to read through them all real quick, and then we're going to check them all off today. We have walk 12,000 steps, hit one 45-minute workout, track my macros, no social media, morning pages, prayer and devotional, creation time, tidy space, and plan out the next day. So I know that looks like a lot of habits. And if you are thinking about doing 75 Hard, you might be like, hey, wait, those aren't the normal tasks that typically are part of this challenge. And you are correct. But I wanted to pick things that were super personal to me and that were going to be the things that helped push my goals along. And I encourage you to do the same. You don't need to do the 75 Hard challenge that everyone else is doing. You can make it your own. You can still do the same thing where it's like, hey, I'm going to do this for 75 days, no excuses, build that discipline. And if I mess up or I miss something, I have to start all the way back at the beginning. So that's really what this challenge is about. It's about building that discipline. It doesn't matter what exactly the habits are. It's just creating this mindset of I'm not ruled by my emotions. I'm ruled by my plan. If I have these habits that I'm planning on sticking to, I'm going to stick to them, even if my emotions are telling me that I don't feel like it. I'm sure I'm going to come up with a whole lot of resistance throughout this challenge, but it's not going to matter. I'm going to acknowledge those feelings, but I'm going to choose to stick to the plan regardless. So that is what the 75 Hard Challenge is all about. Welcome to day 1. I told you guys I would take you with me when I did my progress pictures, so that is what we are currently dressed for. I like to wear a sports bra that is very open in the back so that when I flex my muscles, I can see what they look like. I like to wear light colored shorts because if you wear a darker color, it tends to be a lot more forgiving and you can't really see the true shape of your body. Currently, I'm wearing them how I would normally wear them, but for the sake of these pictures, I'm actually going to fold them down so that you can see what my body looks like when the workout clothes are not, sucking in my lower belly and whatnot. So this is going to be the outfit that I'm going to wear every single time I take these progress pictures every week so that I can really see how my body's changing, not just how different workout sets fit my body. So now we are dressed and ready, and then I just set up my phone. Here, I'll show you. I just set up my phone on a tripod against a blank wall, and then I'm going to just stand on this wall. I'm going to press record. I always do this in a video and then I just screenshot. I'm also going to be doing these same exact pictures with a swimsuit on. I just didn't want to put that on YouTube. So that can be a better way to see exactly how your body is changing. So standing up against this wall, I have a lot of natural light coming in. First, I do everything just relaxed. So I'll stand facing the camera, just front on. I'll go to the side, I'll lift my arms. I will turn to the back, again, just leaving it like this. I will turn to the side. Okay, and then we're gonna do all those same poses, but flexed. Okay, there you have it. So those are your progress pictures. And then I'm going to take measurements. I have this handy dandy, well, it's one of these, I have absolutely no idea what to call it, but I'll link it below. But it has the measurements on it. I'm gonna measure myself in centimeters, and I'm going to measure the places that matter the most to me. So for me, that is going to be my thighs. I'm going to measure my stomach, and then I'm gonna measure my glute width. Pretty easy. And then I track all of those measurements down in a Notion template or just on my phone, or you can just write it in a notebook. Doesn't matter. You take this, you put it on the place that you want to measure. I want to find the smallest part of my belly. I think it's right here. So I'm really gonna expose myself here, you guys. I'm giving you all my measurements so that you can see what my progress is at the end of this. It can be easier to do if you have another person, but we do not right now. My husband's at the gym, so this is what we're working with. Okay. 71 centimeters is my waist, the smallest portion of it. I like to do centimeters because obviously if you do inches, it's a little harder to tell if it moves only a little bit. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on my glutes. Find the largest spot. I like to do it right where my hip dips are because if they grow, I consider that a success as well. That I would say is at 100.5 centimeters. And then I'm going to measure just one thigh because I feel like they're the same size, but maybe they're not. So again, kind of the largest part of my thigh. It doesn't really matter exactly how you measure it, as long as you're measuring it the same way every single time. Okay, so that thigh is 60.5. So now we have our measurements. If you care about your arms, feel free to measure your biceps, your neck, I don't know. Measure whatever things you want to track. The reason why we do this and not just focusing on weight is because if you're building muscle, muscle weighs more than fat does. So if you see the scale going up, you could be recomping your body and becoming more toned and more muscular, which is a good thing, even if that scale is going up. So the scale does not tell the full story. Pictures and measurements are a lot more helpful. And I know this might be a step that you are tempted to skip because it's kind of scary, especially if you're in a place where you're not super happy about what your body looks like right now. But at the end of this challenge, you will be so happy that you did because you will want to see how far you've come. You will see progress if you stick to this and you're actually doing the habits that serve you. But if you don't have the pictures that are the before, you're gonna end up regretting it. So you don't have to show them to anybody. You literally don't even have to look at them. Just take the video. You can screenshot it later on if you want to. But it is so critical to have these pictures because that progress is going to be really good motivation to keep you going. That is why we did all of our progress pictures. I will be doing this every single week. And at the end, I will share all of my progress. Okay, progress pics are done. Now it's time for some coffee. I would typically start my day with egg bites, but I did not make them last night. Whoops. So I'm gonna make them later today, but I drink decaf. This is the Melozio Decaffeinato. I probably butchered that name, but it's fine. So I make this same thing every single day and I make a protein coffee version of it. It is so good. So since I am tracking my macros, I put my cup of coffee on the scale, press the on button, which will make it so it says 0. So only what I add to it will actually be counted in the weight. I'm going to use this Truvani Vanilla Whey. It's so good. It literally tastes like melted ice cream. I have 2 different protein coffees during the morning. I aim for about 32 grams of protein powder, so 16 each. So I'm just gonna put, first scoop was 9, 15, just a little more. And then I use my handy dandy frother here. And then I have delicious sweetened coffee that is only sweetened with protein powder, which Truvani uses monk fruit sweetener as their sweetener of choice, which I researched, aka talked to chat about, is one of the best versions of a artificial sweetener that 0 calorie that you can use. So I'm going to mix up my coffee and then I'm going to sit outside because it's already like 70 degrees outside. I slept until like 8:30, but I got a 95 sleep score last night. 95, can you believe it? I'm so excited about that. I started taking these Unisom sleep tabs and I've had the best sleep that I've ever gotten in my entire life. Like I used to get in the 70s on a good day and now I'm consistently getting in the 90s, which is incredible. I have this whole internal debate of like, do I want to be taking this? Is it bad for me? So I'm actually gonna do some research into that to see, is it bad to be taking these things long term? I know that it's pregnancy safe, which is good. Not saying that I'm trying to get pregnant anytime soon, but I feel like if something's pregnancy safe, then it's probably like not the worst thing for you. And there's more research and stuff on it than typical things are for women. That's a good sign. I'm gonna do some research there to see if it's something that I want to continue taking or if I want to try to wean off of it and see if I can continue getting these really good sleep scores without it. But that's where we're at right now. I am sitting on our back patio now and enjoying my coffee, and I'm gonna do my 2 morning activities, which would be my journaling, which is my morning pages, and then my prayer and devotional. I decided I'm going to do this Unshakable devotional by Christine Kane. I think that this is gonna be an unshakable year, and I think this is gonna be a really good way for me to reconnect with God, this and my own relational prayer to him as well. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Louis at the gym. I think I'm gonna try to do a workout afterward. We have a whole day planned of just doing a ton of walking and like outdoor activities. We're gonna grill out. It's supposed to be like 80 degrees and sunny today. So what a wonderful start to this challenge. I just finished my morning pages and my prayer and devotional. So that feels nice. I will not lie, I am feeling so tempted to scroll on social media right now because I do not have my locks turned on yet because Louis went to the gym before I could ask him to set the password. But I'm staying strong and I'm not gonna do it. See? I still have 3 out of 3 left for the day. and I have not clicked them, and I'm not going to. There's TikTok. So when Louis gets home, I'm gonna have him set this so it's like 0 out of 0. So literally I cannot go on it a single time during the day. It's just going to be hard blocked. I'm proud of myself for having access to social media and choosing not to go on it. So that is a win so far. Journaling was pretty uneventful. Sometimes I come up with really profound things, and other times I'm literally just writing out, I don't know what to say right now. Today's a really beautiful day. Devotional was good. We've just been sitting outside. Louis is coming back earlier than I thought, so I'm not going to do a workout this morning. I think I'm going to make some oatmeal. We'll probably take him swimming, and then we're just gonna come back here. Then maybe I'll do my workout and grill out some burgers, and it's gonna be amazing. I also have some leftover Panda Express because we went to Panda Express yesterday, and I've already pre-logged it. So that is another really big tip that I have for macro tracking is pre-log the things that you really want to have. I know I'm gonna have burgers tonight, so I pre-log that. I know I wanna have my Panda Express, so I'm logging that. And you can really fit in basically whatever you're craving as long as you're intentional about how you're eating during the other periods of the day. So I'm not just tracking calories, I'm tracking my macros. I wanna make sure that I'm eating the correct quantity of protein, carbohydrates, and fats to optimize my longevity, my health, and to just help me look and feel my very best. So you can have fun meals still. You aren't giving up eating for fun just because you're tracking your macros. You're just being more intentional about it, right? For example, I didn't eat my entire Panda Express bowl last night. I only ate half of it because now I'm gonna have the other half today, and I actually can fit that into my macros, but I'm still gonna be able to have dessert tonight. I'm still gonna be able to have my burgers with a bun and all of that fun stuff. So you really can have still a ton of freedom with tracking your macros. It's just being more intentional about it and making sure you're fueling yourself properly. So I am very excited to see what tracking my macros for the full 75 days does to my body recomposition. I'm really excited to see what having super intentional workouts, structures, and dedicating 45 minutes every single day to working out is going to do for that as well. I'm happy that I took my progress pictures, and I'm very excited to take my progress pictures at the very end of this too and to compare them side by side because I just have a really good feeling that my hard work is going to pay off. All right, we're getting in our first steps of the day, taking the puppy on a walk. I have my pistachio vanilla iced coffee here, and my hubby and my puppy. And we're probably gonna do a shorter one now because it's kind of hot out for the dog. And then Louie and I are gonna go on another walk afterwards. Okay, so we just got back from our first walk, and I made myself a drink for the second walk. It is lemon juice, water, honey, and cayenne pepper. And it is so good, so good. Okay, workout time. We are going to do a full body workout, and I'm using weights for the first time since surgery. I'm not supposed to lift more than 10 pounds. I technically haven't been cleared for that, but we're gonna try 10 pounds on each side. I feel good, I feel healed, so I don't feel like I'm pushing it too hard, and if I do feel like that at all during the workout, I will stop and I will go back to just the band. So let's give this a try. Okay, workout complete. It was fine. I feel like 10 pounds is totally doable for me. I think I'm gonna be fully cleared at my next appointment, but that's not till mid-April. So until then, I'll stick with my lighter weights and bands. I still need to get in some steps, but we're gonna take the dog for a walk tonight when the sun goes down. So I think that will probably get my 12,000 in there. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of editing. I can do that while I'm walking. That'll also get me some steps in. And I need to clean up a space. So I think I'm gonna eat, and then maybe I'll take a little break from the sun because I did my whole workout in the sunshine, and I'll tidy up a space. And I think I'm gonna choose my bathroom for the day. Panda haul. I figured it'd be interesting to talk through the macros of it and how I'm able to fit this in. So my breakfast this morning, I had my carrot cake oatmeal with Greek yogurt in it. I had 2 protein coffees, 1 latte. So I tracked all of that. That this morning was 346 calories. And then my lunch from Panda, I'm having half of a serving of chow mein. I'm having half of a serving of the black pepper sirloin steak. I'm having a full serving of the mushroom chicken because it was my birthday last month, so I had a free entree. And then I'm doing a half serving of the kung pao chicken. So all of that is 715 calories just for the lunch, just my Panda, 56 grams carbs, 40 grams fat, 37 grams protein. And then I have already pre-logged my burger for the evening, will be 700 calories. So if I eat all of that, my totals for the day will be 1761 calories, 148 carbs, 76 fat, 126 proteins. So a little bit missing what I want. So I'd probably have a Greek yogurt bowl in there as well because I would need a little bit more carbs and a little bit more protein. But my target right now is I want to hit around somewhere between 1,800 and 2,100 calories every single day. I've built up my macros to this because I've been eating like this consistently for quite a while. And I move a lot. I have a lot of muscle on my body. So my body is just very efficient. So that is what I'm doing. And then obviously I'm tracking, I want to be in a calorie deficit throughout the entire week. So there's going to be some days that are on the lower end of that spectrum where I am eating like the 1,800 calories. And then there's going to be some days where I'm eating more than the 2,100 calories probably. I haven't figured out my exact plan. I just mostly want to make sure I'm in that range every single day. And if I do go over quite a bit, that there's a day that I'm in the lower end of that range. It doesn't need to be exactly scientific. It can just be, hey, I'm in the same range. I'm not going crazy. Like 1 pound of fat is 3,500 calories. So you would have to go over 3,500 calories in order to gain a pound of fat. So it doesn't need to be super precise. It's just, if you are eating within your macros, then you know you're on the right track at least. So I know that I'm eating enough protein. I try to aim for at least 140 grams of protein every single day because that is my goal weight right now. I'm currently sitting at like 152. I might want to up that to like 145 actually. But either way, we'll see how we go towards the end of this challenge. Right now, I'm just kind of tracking and saying, okay, if I am eating somewhere in the 1,700 to 2,100 calories every single day, averaging out to that 2,000 calorie range, am I losing fat or am I losing muscle? Do I still feel like I can properly fuel my workouts? And then after a couple of weeks of eating that way, I can adjust, do I need to cut that a little bit more? Do I need to do a little bit more cardio? We can adjust as we go along. But all this to say, you can still have fun foods like Panda and a burger tonight. And the thing is, I can do it absolutely guilt-free because I know that I'm still sticking to my macros, right? There could be times where I'm not tracking my macros and I'm like, oh my God, I had Panda today and a burger. That's crazy. I'm totally over my calories and I could get in my head about that. But now I know, no, it's actually in my calories and I'm completely fine with this. Not that you should ever feel guilty for eating, but when you have goals, sometimes your brain can get upset like, hey, I'm doing things that are in opposition to what I actually truly want. But this is really cool to see that, hey, no, I can eat those things and I'm still on track for my goals. So time to eat my Panda. We'll chat later. Okay, bathroom cleaning time. It's actually really not terrible in here compared to how it usually is, but I want to clean out the shower. We need to take care of this random clothing pile. The counters are actually pretty good for me. I'll just tighten that up a little bit. Yeah, the shower is my main thing that I want to get cleaned up because I just have a bunch of products in there that are empty and I don't want that anymore. So I'm going to blast some music because that's also part of this task. Is I realized how much fun I have when I'm like dancing and listening to good music. So I'm habit stacking by listening to good music, dancing, and cleaning all at once. Because my hope is that I will start to actually look forward to this cleaning time because it's like my time that I get to groove. And we'll see if it works. I have a good feeling about it, honestly. So Louis just got back from Lowe's and now he's digging some holes. And I asked how I could help him. The only thing he said that I could do was sunscreen. So that's my job here.
Very informed.
I only have face sunscreen, so.
Well, I guess that's what we're going with.
Took a quick pause from cleaning to help Louis bring like some of the wood back to the backyard. And I was trying so hard not to be controlling. I don't know why, but my like type A-ness is coming out so strong right now. Like it wants to help. It wants to make sure everything's measured perfectly. And I'm like, no, trust him, surrender. Doesn't matter. He's going to do a great job. But it is so hard. Like it's killing me. But I know that's like the right thing to do. Like I know he can do a great job and I fully trust him, but the urges are very strong. So But anyways, shower is clean, and now I'm just gonna finish up the rest of the bathroom, and then I have checked like every box for the day that like I can check. I've been creative by just vlogging the entire day, but I think I'm also gonna try to edit. And I'm at like 11,000 steps now because I've just been moving around a lot, like bringing the wood and cleaning up and doing all of that. So we're gonna check all these boxes today. And obviously on a weekend, it's gonna be so much easier than like during an actual work day. So I'm going to show you guys like my work week after today, but I thought it'd be fun to do just like day one, checking all these boxes, celebrating all the little wins, and encouraging you to start your own version of the 75 hard. The posts are up, the bathroom is clean, and now Louie's outside making us burgers, and I'm on sides duty. So we're making Annie's white cheddar mac. I actually work for this company, so subtle plug. And then I'm also making chicken feta spinach sausages to go in the mac and cheese. And then I got broccoli over here that I'm gonna cut just the like florets. I think that's what they're called. Just the good part of the broccoli, and add that to the mac and cheese as well. And then we have Alexia seasoned waffle fries in the oven, or in the air fryer. It's gonna be so good, I'm so excited. This has been like the best first day of 75 hard that I could literally ever ask for. So honestly, a perfect Sunday. We did some DIY, I got all my tasks done. The only thing I have left to do is hit my 12,000 steps, and I'm at like 11,500 or something, like so close. And then I just need to not touch social media for the rest of the day. I need to finish logging all of my food on my MyFitnessPal, and I need to plan out my day for tomorrow. And other than that, we are checked, and I can rip that Post-it note off. I'm very excited for it. In the macros, we got some broccoli, we got some Alexia potato fries, waffle fries, and then we got a 6-ounce burg with some cheddar cheese, 2 slices, pickles, and Sweet Baby Ray's, no sugar added. And it's gonna be delicious. Look at that beauty. So of course, when we make burgers, we have to make one for Mishka too. So this is the Mishka burger. Would you like a bite? See, I want the whole thing, please. Take a bite. There you go. Oh, good boy. Slow down. These are the legs. Final walk of the day, and then I will definitely be at my 12,000 steps. I made myself another lemon water. It's been my favorite thing right now, and I don't have any more calories left for dessert, so lemon water for dessert it is. I don't know if you can see this, but I just checked every single box, meaning every single task for 75 hard is complete for the day. I planned out my day for tomorrow, so I already know exactly what time I'm going to complete every single exercise for tomorrow as well. But this means that I get to take my sticky note off for the day. So day one is officially done. So plans for the rest of the night, I'm going to finish up a little bit of laundry, and then Louie and I are going to sit on the couch and watch some church and cuddle. We've been watching Red Rocks Church for a couple of years now. I discovered it with one of my friends back when I was out in Denver just visiting, and it is my favorite church ever. I've tried a couple different in-person churches since then, but nothing can compare. They're so real and raw. And I just feel like I resonate so deeply with their past stories and who they are now. And it just feels really grounded in the Bible, but also just open and not judgy. And it feels like home, honestly. So I wish they had a location that was in person, that was in Charlotte or Atlanta, where we're considering moving. But we've honestly considered, like, would we move to Denver or to Austin to be able to be in person there? And maybe, probably not. But like, we love the church so much that we would consider that. But I'm really hopeful that we can find a church in person that is similar to the messages that they preach and just the vibe that the church has, because that is exactly what I'm looking for in a church, honestly. So, best Sunday ever, and it's just gonna keep getting better. Church was amazing per usual, and now it is time for me to check out and get ready for bed. It's 8:15 and we are already about to read our books and get to sleep, and I'm very excited about it. I am currently reading the Magnolia Parks series. This is the third book in the series, called The Long Way Home, and it's so good. It's like, there's so much drama, and the characters are like lovable but hateable at the same time. And it's one of the ones that isn't the best for me to read before I go to bed because I always just want to continue reading it instead of going to sleep. So giving myself like an 8:15 start is very good for me when I'm reading a book like this. I have all my lights dimmed. We're only using my sunlight lamps and the red light that I have here. And I'm just going to read. We're going to cuddle a little bit and then go off to bed because I got a good 9.5 hours of sleep last night. And this time we're going to aim for, I got a 6:45 wake up. So if I'm fully asleep by 9:45, that gives me a good 9 hours of sleep. So let's see if we can do it. Good night, y'all. Until next time, I hope you have the very best day ever.